4 more steps to creating compelling copy. Step 4. Write attention-grabbing headlines. It is good practice to write multiple headlines. The more headlines you write, the better, because there are so many different kinds of headline formulas. One of the best places to learn about how to write a good headline is when you go grocery shopping. Pay attention to the checkout stands where you can see gossip or tabloid magazines. Those magazines have some of the best headlines in the world because of how well they grab your attention. If you study some of these magazines and their history every year, you will notice that they actually just recycle the headlines. When you compare the March issue to last year's March issue, you can see the pattern. It's the same formula again and again because it works. Here's an example of a headline on a martial arts product. This is a very powerful headline because of how well it captures the ideal customer, a martial arts enthusiast who wants to improve their speed. Here's another one. If you've ever wished you could live on a Caribbean island, don't let envious naysayers stop you. With our help, you can successfully escape freezing winters, crime, pollution, oil crises, and mega stress. Whether you're looking for a retirement haven, vacation home, land, or business, please read on. This headline is effective for a number of reasons, such as bolding the main feature, "Live on a Caribbean island," with images of the island on the same page. If you think about what they're selling, they know that this is the benefit behind the benefit. They are not just selling a vacation home. They are talking about not letting your envious naysayers stop you, those people who doubt you and judge you. And then the part that says, "With our help, you can successfully escape freezing winters." Well, vacationers wouldn't want those. While this ad is just for a little vacation home, what it talks about is all emotional needs. The last part, looking for retirement haven, vacation home, land, or business, please read on, is very critical. The purpose of a headline is not to make the sale, but to simply get people to read the first paragraph. A very powerful technique is using 3 dots at the end because it works as a cliffhanger. It's an incomplete thought, so people would usually seek out the continuation or closure from that. Remember to write multiple headlines and play around with words if you want it to be good. This copywriter played around with the words freezing winters, crime, pollution, which are all very emotional words. Same as oil crisis and mega stress, all very powerful and emotional words. Step 5. Eliminate all objects with preemptive credibility. Most people nowadays are very skeptical. In fact, they are more skeptical than ever. They are also more demanding than ever. So one way to work with this is to stack up your credibility. Think about what it is that you have to offer. Use these, for example: a long history of being in business, reviews from happy customers, case studies, a product backed by peer-reviewed scientific research. You have to use everything you possibly can because people are skeptical, and you want to use that in your sales copy before they can even come up with objections. A good example for this is infomercials. Most successful infomercials contain a big chunk of testimonials and people sharing stories. Sometimes you have infomercials where the entire thing is basically a testimonial. What other people say about you is infinitely more powerful than what you can say about yourself. Even if you talk about your key feature and benefits, it is so much more effective when your customers are praising you with positive reviews, such as, "This is great. This has helped me solve my main problems. This changed my life." Having testimonials is a great advantage for you, but you have to find out what access you have and if you're fully utilizing them. Are you even collecting testimonials from your customers? How many testimonials to collect? You have to think about how you could use the power of credibility in your business, so get as many as you could, up to thousands. You need to be actively building up your credibility vault by constantly asking for testimonials. Don't be afraid to ask. If your customers are happy, ask them for testimonials, case studies, endorsements, lengthy recommendations, or anything else that you can do. Use everything that you can. Create a list of customer objections and turn them into an FAQ page. Think in advance about all the objections that your customers might have that are stopping them from buying your product. You can then turn these concerns into a frequently asked question, FAQ page, or email. Its purpose is not to answer technical questions, but to demolish objections. For example, question, how do I know this works? What if it doesn't work? Answer, don't worry. Every single product that we have is backed by a 30-day money-back guarantee. If you try it and you don't like it, you can send it back within 30 days. You get all your money back, and by the way, check out this link. Look at what 2,567 customers have to say about our product. Question, can I wait 30 days to buy? Answer, you could, however this offer is only available for a limited time. These are questions that aren't questions, but are made so you can demolish those objections one by one. Step 6. Sell against something. Compare apples to oranges. This means that when you're selling something to a person, before they make a purchase, you're not just selling them the benefit, you're selling against something. It should lead your prospect to think, if I buy this, I'm going to lose that. For example, if you're selling a high-ticket product priced at $10,000, such as a high-end accounting and financial planning package, you might be met with resistance. The customer's thought process would be something like this. I don't know if I want to spend $10,000 on this. It's a lot of money. Most people could do this for way less or free. Why should I pay you $10,000? They would have a lot of objections in their mind. So you overcome that by comparing apples to oranges. When you have nothing to compare, they will come up with their own comparison, so compare for them. For example, you can reply to that objection with, looking at your scenario, that last year you paid $327,000 in taxes. By investing $10,000 with our tax accounting package, this is going to save you $125,000. When you make that comparison, the $10,000 won't look so expensive anymore because they are thinking about the excess they paid in taxes. If this can help me save $125,000 in taxes, spending $10,000 is a no-brainer. Another example would be selling a subscription for $3 to $4 a day. Whatever you charge, you can say that it's less than a cup of coffee a day. It's only $3 to $4 a day. That's easy. When you do a comparison, they are less likely to get fixated on the price. When you compare apples to oranges, it's easier to feel like something is within their reach. Step 7. Have a very clear call to action. Now that you've done all this work with research, making a headline, done branding, creating an FAQ, and packaged the offer, at the end, how do you want your customers to move forward? By clicking on a specific link? Buying right now? Booking a call? Visiting your office? Setting up an appointment? Whatever it is, you have to make it clear and simple to do. People love to procrastinate, so you need to be extremely precise. Unless there's a reason to act, most people procrastinate. So if you don't give them a reason with some sense of urgency to act now, people don't act. So you have to think about why they should act right now. For example, limited time, limited quantities, exclusive availability. The price will increase after a certain date. Whatever it is, you need to give them a reason to buy right now. If you like these tips and want to hear more, be sure to get subscribed, hit like, and check out some of our other videos like this.